I know you can hear me, Mom. Every day, I still talk to you. I miss you so much it hurts. Living without you feels like drowning in silence. I try to stay strong, but it's hard. So hard. Every morning, I wake up wishing you were still here. I'm heading to work again today, and like always, I'll carry you with me. Watch over me, Mom. Protect your baby, just like you always did. And Mom, I just need you to know, I miss you. I miss you more than words can ever say. Keep this here, she said softly. He'll love it. Good morning, Mother. Good morning, darling, she replied with a warm smile. You look excited today. Of course I am. Did you forget I lost my job yesterday? Where's your empathy? Oh, sugar, she laughed gently. Didn't I tell you? When one door closes, God opens another window. Wait, Mom. Don't tell me you got me another job already. I'm not ready. My mind's not right for that. Relax, lazy man. Guess who called? Who? Guess. Mom, I don't guess. Who called? Aisha, my dear friend. Aisha, the one married to the senator? Yes, that's her. What does she want now? Well, you remember her daughter who lives in the UK? Oh, yeah. She's back home. Good for her. The better news, she's here looking for a young man to marry. And? Aisha asked about you. Me? Yes. Why me? She wanted to know if you're married or still single. And what did you tell her? I told her the truth. You're not married. How do you know I'm not in a relationship? Because I'm your mother, and I know you're not. So you're trying to arrange a marriage for me now? I'm not interested, Mother. We're talking about marriage that could lift our family, and you're saying not interested. What kind of nonsense is that? It's an arranged marriage, Mom. I don't want that. The last thing I'll do is watch you throw away this one-way ticket to wealth I'm holding. I won't let it slip. Sometimes I wonder why you're so obsessed with money, Mom. We're fine. We have a house, a car, we eat well. What else do we need? You talk like you don't see the life others live. Look at Aisha, the way she dresses, the gold on her neck and wrists, the cars she rides in. Don't I deserve that too? Then tell me, Mother, why didn't you marry for money? Maybe you'd be like Aisha, with your gold, your cars, your luxury life. Why now are you forcing that dream on me? Alana, you've been crying all morning. Please stop. What's done is done. You have to be strong and move on. She can't move on that easily, another voice said softly. Losing your only parent isn't something you just move on from. I get it, the first voice replied. I lost my mom too, but life must go on. Did that really come from you? I'm only stating facts. Isn't she your friend? She is, but still, life is for the living. Wait, have you heard? Heard what? Well, it's just a rumor. I haven't confirmed it yet. Okay, tell me. They said her mother left her a lot of money. Didn't she tell you? No, she didn't, but I heard whispers about it. Imagine! That poor girl was begging for money for her mother's kidney transplant. Even started a GoFundMe. Nobody helped. And now they say the woman had money all along. My God. Keep that to yourself, okay? Of course. So you're leaving already, Eddie? Watch where you're going. What's wrong with you? You weren't watching where you were walking. Don't put this on me. You were glued to your phone. Okay, why are you crying now? It's just a frame. You'll hurt yourself if you're not careful. Where's Eddie? Where's your colleague? You're being dramatic right now. Who's the person in that picture anyway? Later, at the cafe, Eddie shook his head. That frame you broke? It was her late mother's picture. The only thing she truly treasures. Wow. She's broken, man. Like a shadow of her old self. I didn't know. I swear I didn't mean to break it. I know it was an accident. Still, I can feel her pain. She cried so hard. I thought she'd hurt herself. It's okay. Just let it be. So, what should I get you? The usual? You got it. Later that day, what do you want from me? She asked coldly. Your forgiveness, he said. I didn't break that frame on purpose. It was both our faults. Are you done? No. I want to fix what I broke. You think I'll hand over my mother's frame to you? That's the only way I can fix it. Listen, she said, voice trembling. I don't need your apology. Just stay away from me. Wait, here, take this money. It might help. Are you stupid? She shouted. You think money can fix this? That frame wasn't just glass. It was my mother's memory. You can't fix that. I'm just trying to make it right. You can't. Just go. Please go. Hey, Eddie, Oscar called later that night. Can you give me that girl's number? Which girl? Your colleague, the one I bumped into. Why do you need her number? I feel bad. I want to apologize properly. Oscar, I can't give you her number. Seriously? You're choosing your colleague over your friend? Oscar, she's my friend too. She'd be angry if I gave it out without her consent. Try to understand. Wow, I thought we were brothers. Enough with the drama, man. I've got work tomorrow. Good night. Yeah, sure. Good night. Hello, doctor. I'm still here. I can't complain. But please tell me. Is there anything for me yet? How much time do I have left? What if something goes wrong? She paused, trying to breathe. Okay, I'll be patient. But please, call me if there's any update. Thank you. Come here, Oscar. What is it now? I got Lila's picture from Aisha. Let's see. He frowned. This is what you call beauty? Yes, look at her. She's glowing with life. Mom, she's smoking in the picture. That's what you call full of life? Oh, come on, it's normal. She grew up in the UK. They all do that. Wow. Yes, she's from the UK. Classy and rich. Mother, remember Jasmine? My ex? You said she was wayward. But this one, she's okay just because she's rich? How dare you compare that poor girl to this one? Really, Mom? If someone is poor, let her be decent at least. But poor and wild? No, thank you. So because this girl has money, it's fine if she's wild? You don't get it. This girl is our ticket to wealth. To wealth? He laughed bitterly. Are we poor? We have a roof, food, comfort. What are you chasing? Comfort? We don't live in a mansion. You've never even been to the UK. I'll go someday. You've never been to the US either. I'll go someday. If I were you, I'd grab this chance. Well, I'm not you. I'm not interested in this girl. I'm not. You must be interested. You don't have a choice. I do have a choice, Mom. I'm not a child. No, you don't. Mom, can I ask you something? What is it, son? Did Grandma ever force you to marry anyone? Oh, I wish she did. She laughed bitterly. Then maybe I wouldn't have married your father. At least my dad wasn't a village boy like yours. Excuse me? She snapped. Nothing, he muttered. No wonder you look just like your father. Ugly boy. I love you too, Mom. Get lost, she said, but a smile hid in her voice. Your standards are dropping every day, he teased. Now you want me to marry a wild girl. Yeah, I got this. Yes, sir, Alana said with a polite smile. Hope you enjoy the food, sir. Yes, thank you very much. Glad to hear. Can I clear your plate now? Go ahead. Thank you so much. You're beautiful, the man said softly. She smiled awkwardly. Thank you, sir. Hope to see you again. Hey, you, a voice called from behind. Hi, Eddie, she said, surprised. See what you've caused, Eddie teased. Got a tip signal again, Eddie? She asked. Yeah, he grinned. Are you watching me? No, just looking out for my friend. Then maybe focus on why you're here. I know, he said quietly, but you're one of the reasons I'm here. Eddie, I got you something, he said, handing her a small box. What's this? Something beautiful. It cost me a fortune. Eddie, this looks expensive. It is, but you deserve something nice. You're special. You didn't have to do this. It's not even my birthday. I know, but you've been through a rough time. I just wanted to see you smile. You did make me smile. Thank you. Let me help you put it on. No, it's fine. Come on. He stepped closer. Stop. People are watching. I don't care. You don't care? No, I want you to hear me out. Eddie, I already know what you'll say. And my answer is no. Thank you for the gift. Fine, he sighed. Don't worry about it. I don't want your tips, she told him later. Take it. You're my best friend. I'll share it with you. Hello? A deep voice interrupted. Hi, sir. Good day. What would you like to have? Are you on the menu because that's what I want? She forced a smile. No, sir. You can check the menu and tell me what you want. I already know what I want, he said. Okay, sir. What is it? Your time? My time? She frowned. Yes, that's all I want. What's going on here? Eddie stepped in. Bro, I'm still placing my order, the man said coolly. Sir, I'll attend to you in a moment. What are you even doing here? Eddie snapped. Relax, I'm just talking. It's fine, Alana whispered. Don't cause a scene. Make us something special, the man said arrogantly. Okay, she nodded. Wait, Eddie said, pulling her aside. Can we talk? Please, Eddie, not now. But what if I just want to know who's serving me? Why are you being so difficult? Why are you ignoring me? What do you want from me, Eddie? Just forgiveness. That's all I'm asking. Fine. You're forgiven. I don't believe you. What? If you've really forgiven me, let me buy you lunch. No. Why not? Because I work in a restaurant. I get free lunch every day. Then tell me what I can do for you. Nothing. I never asked for anything. Then let me have your number. If I think of something nice, I'll call you. I didn't ask you for that either. Respect yourself, man, Eddie warned. Don't embarrass yourself. Embarrass myself? How? She said she's not interested. Let it go. Who made you her mouthpiece? Bro, please. That girl has been through enough. Leave her alone. Give me my phone, Oscar snapped. Take it, Eddie sighed. But I don't like this, man. You're crossing a line. Fine, I've heard you. Then go, waiter. What do you want? The waiter asked quietly. Nothing, Oscar muttered. Come on, bro. Tell me what you want. I said nothing. I just want to check my phone. You seem upset. Relax. Leave me alone. Okay. If you need anything, just call me. Oscar stared blankly at the table. Everything feels empty, he whispered later that evening. Just drop those flowers everywhere, Oscar's mother instructed. It's a special day for me and my son. When she walks in, she'll see how perfect everything looks. Ma'am, please just give me the number. Whatever it costs, I'll pay. Just arrange it nicely, she said, waving her hand. Mom, what's all this? Oh, sweetheart, you scared me, she smiled. What's going on here? What do you mean? Have you forgotten what today is? Today's Sunday. Exactly. Leela's coming for lunch. Okay, but why all this? The petals, candles? It looks like a wedding. It's called romance, my dear. Appreciate me for once. You're trying to make me look like some romantic prince, but that's not me. When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it, she winked. Let's not get to any bridge, Mom. Cancel this. You're lying to her, and I'm not interested. Cancel what? This entire plan. Are you done? She snapped. Now go upstairs, shower, dress nicely, and come down looking perfect. Mom, listen. What? Grab my hand like this, she said, demonstrating. That's how I want you to hold hers. Mom, here comes the bride, she sang. You've lost it. I haven't lost anything. Go get ready. Something's missing, Alana said, arranging her small apartment. A knock came at the door. Who's that? She asked. Eddie. Eddie? She opened the door. What are you doing here? It's my day off. I thought you might need company. Eddie, you should be resting. I know you miss your mother, he said softly. So, I thought I'd make you smile. He lifted a bottle. I brought us some wine. I don't drink anymore. Since when? Since I lost my mom. Come on, Alana, a little won't hurt. You have no idea what one drop can cause. I don't believe you, he said, laughing gently. I'll get you a glass then. Thanks, he smiled. I'm making noodles. Want some? Wow, lucky me, she smiled faintly. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Hello, Mama, Leela said as she entered the grand house. My goodness, Leela, her mother cried, hugging her tight. You look stunning. Thank you, Leela smiled. I got you something. For me? Yes, it's a limited collection, only 9 in the world. Are you serious? As special as you are, Mama. Oh, sweetheart, she beamed. Come in, please ignore my son. He's a bit shy. Did Oscar do all this for me? Yes, every bit of it. Oh my God, Leela laughed. He's romantic after all. Of course, he's the best. Where is he? He's just getting ready. You'll see him soon. Okay, I'll wait right here. Good. You'll love this, I promise. I already do, Leela smiled. Let me go get Oscar, his mother said, hurrying upstairs. Oscar! Mom? What are you doing dressed like that? Leela's waiting in the living room. She's here already? Yes, go see her. Okay, I'll go. Like this? Mom, you said you want to embarrass me? Why? I'm just... Dress up. Now. Do you want to watch me change? I gave birth to you, boy. I know your size. Mom! Move, she shouted. I'm waiting downstairs. Meanwhile, Alana served noodles at her table. Eddie, you know your way around here, she smiled faintly. Of course I do, he said, sitting down. Come eat before it gets cold. This smells amazing. It took long, but it's worth it. I had to use the restroom, he laughed. But wow, spicy. You know I love pepper, Eddie. I know, he smiled softly. You'll find happiness again soon. I hope so, she whispered. Just then, miles away, Oscar's mother whispered, My son will be here any minute. My Leela will finally meet her groom. Thank you very much, she said softly. You're beautiful, the man replied with a smile. Thank you, she answered shyly. Here he comes, her mother whispered, her eyes glowing with excitement. Oh my, she breathed as he entered. What's that reaction? Her mother teased. Hi, he said, standing awkwardly by the door. Hi, she replied, smiling nervously. Excuse me, his mother cut in. Is that how you greet your future wife? He hesitated, then stepped forward. Come here, she urged. That's more like it. He looked at her closely, eyes tracing every feature. Pictures don't do you justice, he said quietly. You look even better in person. She blushed. So, you've seen my pictures? Of course, he said, grinning. If I hadn't, I wouldn't be here. And I'm sure you love what you see, she teased. Oh, I do, he replied smoothly. Chocolate skin, bright eyes, just how I love my women. His mother clapped happily. Guess what, dear? You are exactly his type, she laughed. Then I love him already. You two are a perfect match made in heaven, his mother announced proudly. Oh, stop it, Mom, he muttered. Dinner time, she sang. Let's dine and celebrate. Come, sweetheart. I'm ready, the girl said, smiling. I know you are, the mother winked. Sit right here, darling. Thank you, she said softly, taking her seat. He's so romantic, the girl whispered. Just the kind of man I love, the mother said proudly. Meanwhile, across town, laughter filled a small kitchen. It's my noodles, Alana said, smiling faintly. I always add pepper. Honestly, your noodles smell amazing, Eddie said, taking a bite. Eat the egg, she offered. No, he chuckled. You deserve that one. You've had a long day. This might sound funny, she said softly, but this is my best day in months. Really? Yes, she smiled sadly. Ever since I lost my mom, everything feels empty, he sighed. Can't you live your life without always talking about her? It's not possible, she said firmly. Losing a parent never leaves you. Then I pray I never lose you, he said playfully. She rolled her eyes. That's not funny, Eddie. He grinned. Okay, now let me taste this again. Wait, can I take a picture first? She said quickly, grabbing her phone. Feed me again. What? He laughed. Feed me again, she insisted. Camera ready. He lifted the fork with a shy smile. You really love drama. That's very romantic, she giggled after taking the shot. Almost movie level. Then enjoy it, he said. This one's yours. I'll eat alone, she teased. You're not getting any. Fine, he said. Enjoy yourself. Back at the dining table, Leela took another spoonful. This food tastes amazing, she said. I'm glad you love it, Oscar's mother smiled. I love it, Leela said brightly. Who made it? I did, the older woman replied proudly. Wow, my mother-in-law is not just beautiful. She can cook too. You can say that again, she laughed. Leela, I hope you know how to cook, she added teasingly. My son doesn't joke with his stomach. Not really, Leela said casually, but that's fine. I'll just hire a professional chef. For intercontinental dishes? Exactly. Soft life, baby, the mother laughed. That's my kind of girl. Son, she called, move that flower so we can see your handsome face properly. It's part of the table setting, Oscar said flatly. Who cares? I need to see you. He sighed and pushed it aside. Better, Leela said, smiling. Now I can finally see the face behind the silence. You've not been following our chat, his mother teased. Oh, I didn't know it was a meeting, he muttered. Tell me, Leela, she said brightly. How's life in the UK? Oh, it's fun, Leela said proudly. I miss my friends. And the parties, the clubs, the music, the freedom. His mother nodded eagerly. You'll go clubbing with my son sometime. I can't wait. Oscar looked up, clearly unimpressed. Really? Leela laughed. You're quiet, but I like that. Mysterious men are fun. You seem not to talk much, she continued. But don't worry, I'll bring those words out of your mouth. He forced a smile. I think we should do this again, Leela said, leaning closer. Just the two of us next time. Yeah, he replied quietly. just us. Perfect. I'll call you. Sure. As she left, his mother sighed dreamily. What do you think of her? She talks too much, he said bluntly. Get out! She snapped, half laughing. Later that night, Alana and Eddie sat in front of a small screen. That movie was amazing, she said softly. I cried when the man died. That was my favorite part, Eddie laughed. How can you like that part? He didn't deserve to die. He was wicked, Eddie shrugged. Still, she said, no one deserves that ending. He smiled gently. You're too soft-hearted. And you're too cold, she replied. The next morning, the restaurant buzzed with chatter. Hello, colleagues, a cheerful voice called. A young woman entered, confident, glowing. No one's saying hi? That's rude, she joked. Anyway, manager said one of you will show me around. That's me, Eddie said politely. Perfect, let's go. Then she saw someone standing behind the counter, Oscar. Her eyes widened. What are you doing here? He smiled and, working. Why? You? Working here? Yes, I like black and white uniforms, he said sarcastically. Don't joke with me, she snapped. You left your high-paying job for this? I'm here now. Deal with it. Is this about Alana? He sighed. You got me. Yes, it's about her. You left everything for that girl? Yes. I want her to know I care. I'll impress her no matter what. Eddie frowned. You're serious? Dead serious, Oscar said. No jokes. Suddenly, there was commotion near the counter. Alana, are you okay? Eddie asked. She looked pale, holding her back. Breathe. Take it easy, he said. I'm fine, she whispered weakly. Do you need water? No. Why are you holding your back like that? Please, don't touch me, she said sharply. Okay. He stepped back. You need rest. I'm fine, she insisted. Maybe I should take you home, Eddie offered. Oscar stepped in. No, I'll do it. Eddie frowned. You don't even have a car. Let's focus on her, not my car. Oscar shot back. Don't yell, Eddie warned. You're spitting on me. Enough, Alana said weakly. Both of you stop, she sighed deeply. I just need rest. Eddie helped her to a chair. You'll be okay. Oscar glared at him silently. Later that evening, Oscar drove her home. This is your place? He asked softly. Yes, she said. Thank you for bringing me. It's the least I could do. So, I guess I'm forgiven now, he asked with a grin. She looked at him for a moment, then smiled faintly. Yes, you're forgiven. Good. Take care, he said, walking away. Bye, she whispered. Hey, baby. Leela's voice chirped through the phone that night. How are you? I'm sorry I haven't called, she said sweetly. It's been one party after another, and dinners with my dad's friends. You know how it is. Oscar forced a smile. Yeah, I understand. I'll see you soon, okay? Love you. Yeah, sure. At that exact moment, Alana was at the restaurant again, pouring drinks. Here you go, sir. Very chilled, she said politely. Fill it to the top, the customer said. Of course. But her hands shook. The glass slipped and spilled. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, sir, she said quickly. It's fine, the man said, standing up. No, it's not. She tried to clean the mess, panicked. Hey, calm down, he said, holding her shoulders. It's okay. But just as he said that, Oscar entered and saw them. His face froze. That's why you were kissing her? He shouted. What? Alana gasped. It's not what it looks like. Manager wants you in his office, another worker yelled. Now! Oscar clenched his fists, furious. Minutes later, Eddie approached him. You okay, man? My heart's pounding, Oscar said. Sit down, Eddie offered. I should be asking you that. You look tense. I'm fine, Eddie said. Some customers just go too far. Oscar narrowed his eyes. You sure about that? Yeah. Sit down. Relax. Eddie smiled awkwardly. What's up, man? Did you report me to the manager? Oscar asked suddenly. What? Why would I do that? Don't lie. You're jealous because of Alana. Look around, Eddie said calmly. There are cameras everywhere. Why would I bother? I know it was you, Oscar said coldly. Bro, I'd never do that. Then prove it. Is this about the girl? Eddie sighed. You want to make it a competition? Oscar stared at him. Maybe I do. Fine, Eddie said, grinning. Game on. You're serious? Yeah, let's see who wins her heart. Oscar laughed bitterly. You'll regret this. Challenge accepted, Eddie said confidently. Days later, Eddie was sitting with Alana after work. He looked at her hands. Your skin is so bright. You shine like sunlight. She laughed softly. You're too much, Eddie. I mean it. Look, he said, placing his hand beside hers. See the difference? Are you serious right now? She giggled. Your hands are so soft. You're spotless, like an angel. She blushed. You're impossible. I'm honest, he said. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. She looked down shyly. Thank you. And you know what? She said quietly. You're handsome too. Of course, he grinned. I can feel your vibe. She laughed again. You're crazy. Crazy about you, he said softly. He leaned closer. Can I show you something? What is it? She asked. Wait here, he said, standing up. You ready? She smiled nervously. Okay, I'm ready. The evening air felt heavy, quiet, filled with something unsaid. Yeah, Alana began softly. What's that? She gasped suddenly. Oscar stood there, holding something in his hands. Oh my God, Oscar. What did you do? He smiled shyly. Do you like it? This is beautiful, she whispered, staring in awe. You drew this? She asked. Yes, he said simply. Look closer. Eddie leaned in beside her, eyes wide. Wow, Alana, look at this. It's amazing. Oscar's sketch shimmered with life. Her eyes, her smile, every curve and line perfectly captured. This is me? She asked in disbelief. Oscar nodded. Yeah, that's your hair, your smile, everything. Alana's voice trembled. Oscar, this is the best gift I've received in a long time. I'm happy you like it, he said softly. She turned toward Eddie. Eddie, look. Isn't this beautiful? Come see. Eddie forced a grin. Yeah, it's nice. Leave Eddie alone, Oscar said, chuckling. This one's just for you. That night, Alana couldn't stop smiling. The sketch felt alive, more than a drawing. It felt like someone had seen her soul, but peace never lasted long. Back at home, Oscar's phone buzzed. It was his mother. Hello, Ma. Eddie's voice came through nervously. Good evening. I just wanted to make sure you know Oscar now works at the restaurant. What? Her voice snapped sharp like broken glass. Yes, Ma, the same place I work, Eddie continued, his tone shaking. Also, he had a small fight with someone there. When Oscar came home, she was waiting. So, you work in a restaurant now? He froze. Mom, how did you… Answer me, she thundered. What kind of nonsense is that? He exhaled slowly. It's just the job I found. I needed something. Something, she repeated bitterly. Do you realize what this will do to your image? To your relationship with Leela? I don't care, he said quietly. What? I said I don't care, Oscar repeated. I'm not living my life for Leela. Her eyes burned. So you're proud to call yourself a waiter? Not even in a 5-star hotel? Mom, I'm not ashamed of working, he said firmly. At least I'm doing something honest. You didn't lose your old job, Oscar. You left it. Why? He clenched his fists. Let me guess. Eddie told you that too? I also heard you fought with a customer, she said coldly. Is that true? He smirked bitterly. I see the boys at Parrot. She crossed her arms. You will stop going there. Do you understand me? You will sit home and plan your wedding with Leela. Mom, no more arguments. End of discussion. She turned to her room. Now leave. I need to freshen up. Are you serious right now? He asked. You want me to leave your room? She glared. Unless you want to watch me change, get out. Fine, he said. I'm going. As he walked out, he muttered, Privacy, Mom. Ever heard of it? She rolled her eyes. My vest shrunk because of you. Parrot son. The next day, the restaurant buzzed again with customers. Is this fish fresh? A man asked. Yes, sir, Alana replied. It's the big one. More expensive, but worth it. Okay, bring it. As she turned, a voice cut through the room. Where is he? Everyone froze. Hi, Ma, Eddie said nervously. Where is he? She barked. Who? Oscar. Where is he? I don't know, Ma. What do you mean you don't know? She snapped. Speak up. I don't know, he stammered. Just then, Alana walked in. Good afternoon, Ma, she said politely. Don't pretend, the older woman snapped. Where is Oscar? Who? Alana blinked. Are you both acting stupid now? She shouted. Don't play games with me. Eddie tried to calm her. Ma, please. Shut up, she barked. If I see that boy, I'll embarrass him right here. You understand? Alana's heart raced. She had never seen anyone that angry. Ma, Oscar isn't here, she whispered. The woman turned sharply. You better be telling the truth. When she finally left, Eddie turned to Alana. Why did you do that? Do what? She said. Lie for him, she frowned. Because it's what a friend would do. You almost made me look. Stupid, he snapped. Then maybe don't talk so much, she replied coldly. Just then, Oscar appeared from the back room, face pale. Bro, Eddie shouted. She was just here. I know, Oscar said quietly. I heard her. You're lucky she didn't see you. I'm not sure if lucky's the word, he sighed. She made a scene again. Alana gave him a sad smile. She just doesn't understand you. Oscar nodded. Yeah, I never fit her image. She wants me rich, perfect. Someone I'm not. Why does she care so much? Alana asked softly. He hesitated. There's this rich girl, Leela. My mom wants me to marry her, but I can't. I don't love her. Then who do you love? He looked at her, his eyes deep and quiet. You already know. Alana froze, heart pounding. She wanted to speak, but words failed. That night, rain poured over the city. At home, Oscar's mother was pacing again. On her phone, she replayed a video, Oscar and Alana laughing together, sketching. What is this? She muttered. Love? She scoffed. Nonsense. When Oscar came home, she held up the phone. What's this video I just saw? You and that girl. That's Alana, he said calmly. Alana? She repeated. Who are her parents? What's her family like? Are they rich? He sighed. Mom, stop. Don't walk away when I'm talking, she shouted. Mom, please, he said quietly. You can't control my heart. Heart? She hissed. You're throwing away your future for some restaurant girl. He smiled faintly. Maybe she's the only real thing in my life. You're crazy, she shouted. Maybe I am, he said, walking away. A week later, Alana visited Oscar's home. He opened the door nervously. Welcome to my room of art. Her eyes widened. Paintings covered every wall, colors bursting like dreams. This is beautiful, she whispered. He smiled softly. It's my world. You love art this much? I don't just love it, he said. It's who I am. She turned to him. Then you are art, Oscar. He laughed quietly. I love that you said that. He led her to a small easel. Sit here, he said gently. Why? I want to draw you again, he said. This time, properly. Draw me? She repeated, surprised. Yes, just relax. Keep that smile. Look at me. She sat still, her heart fluttering. Have you ever watched Titanic? He asked suddenly. She laughed. Stop it. Then you know this part, he said playfully. The music played softly. His eyes moved from her face to the canvas. His hand flowed across the paper, capturing every detail. Her eyes, her quiet grace. Minutes passed in silence. Then he stopped. Done, he whispered. She looked, and tears welled up instantly. Oh my God. Why are you crying? He asked gently. It's so beautiful, she whispered. It hurts to look at it. He smiled, touched. It's okay to cry. She wiped her tears. You're incredible, Oscar. He looked at her. Really looked. So are you. She wandered around the room, looking at his other paintings. You drew all these? Yes, he said proudly. This one shows the heart of a man in pain. That one, the strength of a woman. Alana smiled, tracing a finger near one painting. It's beautiful. She looks powerful. She is, Oscar said quietly. She's you. Her breath caught. He moved closer, his voice lower now. You bring color into my life, Alana. Everything I paint now, it starts with you. Her heart raced. Oscar. He smiled softly. Don't say anything. Just let it be what it is. They stood there, surrounded by colors, silence, and something deeper than words. Outside, thunder rolled, rain dripping softly down the window. Oscar glanced at her again. You know, he said, people think love is easy, but it's not. It's raw. It's scary. It hurts. Alana nodded slowly. Yeah, but it's also real. He smiled. That's why I choose it. And what if your mother never accepts it? Then she'll have to learn to live with it. She looked down. You'd give up everything? He took her hand gently. For the right person? Yes. For a moment, she said nothing. Then she whispered, you shouldn't say things like that. Why not? Because I might start believing you. He smiled faintly. Then believe me. The music swelled again. The air felt alive, painted with light and quiet longing. For the first time, Alana didn't pull away. She just let herself feel, safe, seen, alive. The morning began like a quiet dream. Soft sunlight painted Oscar's room golden, brushing across sketches that hung crookedly on the wall. He stood before a stranger, a man in a neat gray suit, holding one of his paintings with careful hands. So, you're the artist, the man said, smiling. Oscar nodded, unsure. Yes, sir, I made that one last month. The man studied the strokes. Beautiful work. I came here to look around, but it seems I found something better. Oscar blinked. Better? I'm setting up a new hotel, the man said, eyes gleaming. And I want you to design the art for every room, every wall, every floor. Your work speaks. For a moment, Oscar couldn't breathe. Sir, are you serious? Completely, the man said. I'll have my people call you. We'll sign a contract this week. Oscar smiled, heart pounding. Thank you, sir. You don't know how much this means to me. I think I do, the man said warmly. Congratulations. As the man left, Oscar stood frozen. The world suddenly felt brighter, louder, more alive. For once, his dreams didn't feel far away. But that joy didn't last long. Later that day, as he walked through the gate, he saw his mother and Layla waiting outside his house. Their faces told him something was wrong. Hi, Mom, he greeted softly. Layla! Layla crossed her arms, her voice sharp. So, you've been ignoring me now? Oscar frowned. What? You didn't answer my calls, she snapped. You didn't reply to my texts. I asked you to dinner. I even booked the restaurant. You didn't show up. I've been busy, he said quietly. Busy? She repeated, eyes narrowing. Busy with what? You should be busy trying to know me, Oscar. My parents are waiting to meet you. He sighed, tired. Layla, there's no need for that. Her eyes widened. What did you just say? I said, he began slowly, there's no need for introductions or meetings or fake dinners. I'm not interested. What? She gasped. You can't be serious. Oscar's mother's face darkened. Oscar, watch your tongue. No, Mom, he said. She needs to hear this. I'm not into this. Not into pretending. Layla's lips trembled. You mean you're not into me? Oscar looked down. Not you. Not this plan. Not this whole thing. You must be out of your mind, his mother barked. This is the girl you're meant to marry. He turned to her, eyes firm. No, this is the girl you want me to marry, not me. Layla's voice cracked. Why are you doing this? Because someone has to tell the truth, he said softly. I love someone else. The silence hit like a slap. His mother's jaw tightened. Don't you dare. I'm sorry, Oscar said. But this isn't me. She deserves someone who will love her. And I deserve someone real. Layla's face hardened. You'll regret this. Oscar met her gaze calmly. Maybe, but at least it'll be my choice. She walked out without another word. His mother's eyes followed her, then turned on him, cold and furious. You just threw away your future, she hissed. No, Oscar said quietly. I just found it. The next day, the restaurant buzzed with noise, laughter, plates, chatter. Alana stood behind the counter, busy with customers. Eddie leaned against the wall, watching her. You've changed, he said finally. Alana looked up. What do you mean? You've been different lately, he said. More distant. Is it because of him? Eddie, please don't start, she said softly. He stepped closer. You know I like you. Not as a friend. I love you. Her breath caught. Eddie! Say something, he said desperately. Do you love him? Her silence said everything. Eddie's eyes darkened, his jaw tight. So it's true. Eddie, I never meant to hurt you, she whispered. He laughed bitterly. You already did. The air shifted. A sudden voice, cold and sharp, cut through the restaurant. So, it said, you're the famous Alana. Alana turned slowly. Oscar's mother stood at the entrance, dressed elegantly, eyes burning with pride and anger. So you're the one deceiving my son, she said. An ordinary salesgirl pretending to be something more. "Ma'am, please, don't talk," she snapped. "Do you think my son will marry you? Someone like you?" The entire restaurant went silent. Alana's hands trembled, but she stood her ground. "You can't come here and insult me." The woman's eyes widened in disbelief. "What did you just say?" "You heard me," Alana said, voice shaking. "You have no right to humiliate me." "You dare speak to me like that?" she growled. "Yes," Alana said, "because I have done nothing wrong." At that moment, the door swung open. Oscar stepped in, eyes blazing. "Mom, stop!" he shouted. She turned sharply. "You will not raise your voice at me. Then stop talking to her like that," he fired back. "She's done nothing to you." "So this is the girl you're destroying your future for?" his mother spat. "This girl," Oscar said, stepping closer to Alana, "just helped me land a multi-million naira deal. This girl believes in me when no one else did. And yes, she's the one I love." The room fell silent. His mother's eyes filled with disbelief. "Enough!" she hissed, storming out. "You'll regret this." Oscar exhaled slowly, turning to Alana. "I'm sorry." She smiled weakly. "You don't have to be." That night, his room glowed with candlelight. He sat on the edge of his bed, typing slowly on his phone. "Hey, Alana, I know today was awkward. I'm sorry about my mom. Let me make it up to you. Come to my place tomorrow for dinner. Please don't say no." He hit send and waited, heart pounding. The next evening, the table was set. Candles flickered softly. He'd spent hours cooking, decorating, checking the clock. His mother appeared at the door again. "What's happening here?" Oscar sighed. "Mom, please, not now. I asked you a question." "I'm having dinner with Alana," he said. "And tonight, I'm going to ask her to be my girlfriend." She gasped. "What?" "I need you to stay in your room," he said gently. "Just for tonight." Her face twisted in anger. "Unbelievable. You're losing your mind." "Maybe," he said softly, "but I'm happy." She turned away, muttering under her breath, 7 o'clock. No sign of Alana. He waited. The candles burned lower. 8. Still nothing. He called. No answer. "Pick up, Alana, please." He tried again. Again, silence. By 9, the food had gone cold. His smile had faded. Something felt wrong. Across town, Alana sat alone in her small room. Tears filled her eyes as she held her stomach. The pain was back. Sharp, burning, suffocating. "Oh God," she whispered. "Not now." Her body shook. Her breathing quickened. She collapsed. The next morning, Oscar's phone rang. It was Eddie. "Oscar," he said quickly, "Alana's in the hospital. It's serious. You need to come now." Oscar froze. "What? What happened?" "Just hurry," Eddie said. Oscar dropped his phone and ran. The hospital smelled of disinfectant and fear. "Where is she?" he asked the nurse, breathless. "Room 12, she said. He burst in and froze. Alana lay pale, weak, her eyes barely open. Tubes ran from her arms. "Oscar," she whispered, forcing a smile. He rushed to her side, tears already falling. "I'm here. You're fine. You'll be okay." She shook her head weakly. "My kidneys. They failed. Both." Oscar's heart stopped. "No." She tried to smile. "Don't cry. I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to worry you." He gripped her hand tightly. "You should have told me. You think I'd let you face this alone?" The doctor walked in quietly. "Mr. Oscar, can I speak with you?" Oscar didn't move. "Whatever it is, say it here." The doctor hesitated. "She needs a transplant immediately. We'll need a donor, and we need one fast." Oscar looked down at her, his mind made up. "I'll do it." "What?" she gasped. "I'll give her my kidney." The doctor sighed. "We'll need to run compatibility tests first." "Then do it," Oscar said. "Now." Hours crawled by. Oscar sat in the hallway, hands trembling. The world felt distant. Walls, footsteps, voices all fading into blur. The doctor finally returned, a file in his hand. Oscar stood. "Tell me." The doctor hesitated. "Oscar, I'm sorry." His heart sank. "What?" "You're not compatible," the doctor said softly. "We can't use your kidney." Oscar's throat tightened. "Then find someone who can. Please. We're trying, the doctor said, but time is running out. Oscar's knees gave way. He sat on the cold floor, staring at nothing. Inside the room, Alana lay awake, whispering. "Where's Eddie?" she asked weakly. "He was supposed to bring the money." Oscar entered, eyes red. "He's not answering." Her lips trembled. "Please call him again." "I did," he said softly. "His phone's off." She turned her head, tears falling. What if he took it?" "Don't think like that," Oscar said, forcing a smile. "We'll find him. But right now, we need to focus on you." She gripped his hand. "Oscar, don't give up on me." "Never," he said. "You shouldn't love me this much," she whispered. He smiled sadly. "Too late." Her breathing grew slow. "Promise me something," she murmured. "Anything." "If I don't make it," he pressed a finger to her lips. "Don't, you will. But if I don't," she said softly, "keep painting. Don't stop dreaming. Don't stop living." Tears filled his eyes. "I can't imagine living without you." "You can," she whispered. "You will." The heart monitor beeped softly between them. Oscar lowered his head beside her hand. "Please, God, don't take her from me." Hours later, the doctor returned again. "Oscar," he said gently, "we'll keep searching, but her chances are dropping fast." Oscar nodded numbly, unable to speak. He walked back into her room, sat beside her, and held her hand again. Outside, the rain began to fall, slow and endless, like the tears he could no longer hold back. And as the storm echoed against the windows, he whispered into the quiet room, "I'm here, Alana, always. I'm ready to die," she whispered. "I'm ready to die." "Don't say that," Oscar begged. "Don't say it, please don't." "I'm so sorry," he said, voice shaking. "You're not going to die." "You're not," he repeated, gripping her hand. "Who says I can't find the money? Who says I can't find a donor?" "I'll pay for a donor," he promised. "I'll pay anything. I swear it." She looked at him with tired eyes. "You heard the doctor," she said softly. "There is no time left. I'm going to die." "Stop," he said, almost a cry. "Stop saying it, please." He tried to breathe. He felt the room closing in. "Well," he forced a smile, "then I'll buy time." "With what money?" she asked. "With mine," he answered. "I'll find a way. I'll pay for the donor. Don't worry about that." She held his gaze, searching. "The money you got from the hotel deal?" He nodded, swallowing fear. "That money means more to me than your life?" He shook his head. "My life is nothing without you," he said simply. "That money is ink. You are my canvas. I will cry. I will beg. I will fight. I will do anything for that transplant." "Don't die on me," he whispered. "Please don't die on me." "I'm going to die," she breathed again. Her voice was a thread. "I'm going to die." Oscar stood. He looked into the camera on his phone. He clicked record. His voice trembled, but stood firm. "Hello, everyone," he said. "My name is Oscar Bemaid. I'm here to beg you," he continued. "I'm here to beg for a kidney donor." "For my woman," he said, and his voice broke. Both her kidneys failed. "They shut down." "I am not a match," he confessed. "I can't donate to her." "But I can pay," he added. "I am willing to pay any amount. To anyone willing to donate. Or who knows a donor," he pleaded. "I don't want to lose her. She just lost her mother. Please don't let us lose her too." "Please," he said, eyes wet. "Please contact me. Help me save her. Thank you." He whispered to the screen. "Thank you, God, please." He posted the video everywhere. He sent it to friends. He sent it to strangers. He sent it to the world. Night came with a heavy hush. He sat by her bed, head bowed, the stas-stun. Monitor hummed like a sad lullaby. He closed his eyes and prayed. "You are the God that heals," he whispered. "You are the Lord, our healer. You send your word and heal disease. You are the Lord, our healer." "Lord God in heaven," he said softly, "I come again. I bring Alana. You love her," he said, voice shaking. "I love her too. So I am begging you tonight. I am holding your word," he continued. "You said faith as small as a mustard seed. You said mountains would move," he cried. "I have faith," he promised. "I have faith for healing. I have faith for restoration," he said. "Body, mind, and soul. Please, Lord, he whispered. You are the balm of Gilead. Even if you won't heal, he begged, trembling. Please, send a donor. Please. He wiped his eyes with the back of his hand. He drew closer to her. He brushed hair from her forehead. You're beautiful, he said softly. Even on this bed, you're beautiful. She smiled faintly, tired but bright. That made me feel better, she whispered. You remember that dinner? He asked. The night I invited you? She nodded. I was going to ask you something, he said. I was going to ask you to be my girl. For real, she breathed. For real, he said, smiling. Well, she whispered, eyes wet. It's good you didn't ask. Why? He asked, stunned. Because I would have said no. He blinked, hurt. So you don't feel the same? She shook her head quickly. No, Oscar, I love you. I love you with everything in me. But I'm sick, she said softly. I didn't want to be a burden. I didn't want to tie you to pain. He held her face gently. Listen to me, he said. I know you're sick. I know you need a transplant. I know we haven't found a donor. I know the doctor says time is short. I still want you to be my girl, he said. I still choose you. I still want to go through this with you. I love you, Alana. I love you so much. Don't cry, he whispered. Thank you, she breathed. Tears slid down her cheeks. The nurse stepped in quietly. She needs medication, he said kindly. I'll get the drugs now. She'll be fine, he added. He left with soft footsteps. No more lies, Alana said suddenly. Her voice was small but steady. I'm in so much pain. So much pain, she whispered. It feels like burning, she said. It feels like drowning from inside. The doctor said you'll be fine, he answered. I'll be fine, she echoed, trying to believe. But I'm in pain, she said again, her fingers tightened around his. I'm ready to die, she whispered. Don't, he begged. Don't say that. Stop saying it. She shut her eyes, fighting tears. It hurts, she said. It hurts so much. He stood suddenly, searching for air. Okay, he said, forcing calm. You know what? I'll sing. He took her hand gently. He started softly, voice breaking. You are my sunshine, he sang, my only sunshine. You make me happy, he continued, when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, he whispered, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. She tried to smile. I'm in so much pain, she said. My love, he whispered. Hold on. You make me happy, he sang again. Please don't take my sunshine away. Her breathing eased a little. She watched him with wet eyes. You never give up, she said. Not on you, he answered. Never. Footsteps in the hallway. A door opened softly. His mother stepped inside quietly. Her voice was low, almost tender. I spoke to someone, she said. I spoke to Layla, she added carefully. I told her everything. She made some calls, she explained. She promised to help. He turned slowly, wary. What did she say? She called me back, his mother said. She found 2 donors, she told him. Her eyes softened at last. 2. 2? Oscar breathed. 2 donors? Yes, she nodded. 2 possible matches. He covered his mouth, shaking. Thank you, he whispered. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, God. Alana stared at them both, stunned. Is this real? She asked. Tell me this is real. It's real, he said, smiling through tears. It's real, love. It's finally real. She laughed and cried together. Thank you, she whispered to heaven. Thank you, she said to him. Thank you, she said to the woman. His mother nodded, eyes bright. This is good news, she said gently. This is hope. Go to her, his mother told him. Stay with her tonight. I'll handle everything else. You don't need to pack again, son, she added. Just be there. He nodded, grateful and shaken. Thank you, he said again. Thank you for helping. He returned to Alana's side. He kissed her forehead, trembling. Did you hear that? He whispered. We found donors. Not 1, he said, smiling. 2. Are you staying? She asked quietly. I'm here, he answered. For as long as it takes. For as long as you need me. She squeezed his hand gently. I need you forever, she whispered. I'm not going anywhere, he promised. Morning broke soft and pale. Tests began before sunrise. Nurses moved fast and careful. Doctors spoke in measured tones. Hope moved through the halls. Oscar paced the corridor, restless. He checked his phone. He checked the time. He checked the door again. He prayed between breaths. He counted heartbeats and seconds. He wanted to scream and sing. A nurse stepped out quietly. She gave a little smile. They're running compatibility. Now, she said. Both donors are here, she added. We will know soon. He nodded, speechless with relief. Thank you, he managed. He went back to Alana's room. She was sitting up slowly. Her face was pale but brighter. You look different, he said. I feel different, she whispered. It feels like a window opened. He took out a small sketch pad. He sat by the window's light. He began to draw her again. Stay still, he said softly. Let me keep this moment. She laughed. My eyes again, she teased. Always your eyes, he answered. They tell me what words can't. They tell me to fight, he said. They tell me love is real. He shaded her lashes slowly. He shaped the soft line of her jaw. He softened the curve of her smile. She watched him, warmed by silence. This is messy, he joked. My hands are shaking. Why are they shaking? She asked. Because I'm scared, he admitted. And because I'm happy, he added. And because I love you, he said. She leaned forward. Then draw with all that, she whispered. Draw with love. He nodded and drew on. He lifted the sketch at last. See, he said, grinning. This is you beside me. This is us, he said. Together. She stared and gasped softly. That looks like me, she breathed. It looks like the way you see me. He touched the page carefully. It's the way I always will. Footsteps again. A knock on the door. The doctor entered gently. They both stood at once. Oscar's heart beat in his throat. The doctor looked at them kindly. We have the first result, he said. They held their breath. Not compatible, he said. The room went quiet. Alana nodded. Steady. Okay, she whispered. Okay. The second result is coming, the doctor added. He placed a hand on the chart. We will know soon. They sat again, fingers laced. Silence settled like snow. Oscar felt her pulse in her palm. He memorized its rhythm and warmth. Do you hate me? She asked suddenly. For what? For making you suffer, she whispered. For making you wait. For bringing you pain. He shook his head. You brought me truth. You brought me color, he said. You brought me purpose again. You brought me back to myself, he added. How could I hate you? She swallowed a tear. You always know what to say. I only say what's true, he replied. And what is true? She asked. That I love you, he said simply. And I'm not afraid to say it. She closed her eyes, breathing steady. Say it again, she asked. He leaned closer. I love you, she smiled and again. I love you. A soft knock, the door opened. The doctor stepped in carefully. His face was calm but kind. We have the second result, he said. Time held its breath. Walls leaned closer. The world shrank to a word. Compatible, the doctor said. Oscar staggered, then laughed. Alana covered her mouth, crying. Compatible? She whispered. Compatible, he said again, smiling. We can proceed, he added. If you agree, he finished. Yes, Oscar said at once. Yes, Alana whispered too. The doctor nodded. We move fast, he said. We prepare now, he added. He turned to his team. Let's get ready, he ordered. The room bloomed with movement, forms, wires, consents, 1,000 tiny steps toward life. The sun edged higher in the window. The world opened again. Oscar kissed her forehead gently. Hey, he said, voice breaking. This is really happening, she nodded, smiling through tears. It's really happening, she echoed. After this, he whispered. I'm taking you home. She smiled wider. Home, she repeated. The word feels new, she said. After this, he added, I'm painting your smile on every wall. She laughed softly. I'll cook you noodles with extra pepper. I'll eat the egg, he promised. You better, she teased. The nurse returned with paperwork. Sign here, she said gently. They signed with steady hands. their names curved like a promise, like a future written in ink. His mother slipped into the doorway. She stood quiet, unsure. Oscar looked up and nodded. "Thank you," he said softly. "For everything," he added. She exhaled and stepped closer. She touched Alana's shoulder lightly. "Be strong," she whispered. Alana smiled. "I will," she answered. They wheeled Alana toward the theater. Oscar walked beside the bed. He held her hand till the door. "I'll be right here," he promised. "Waiting when you wake," he said. "I'll be there first," she whispered back. They smiled like sunlight after rain. The doors closed. The corridor grew long. Time grew slow and heavy. He sat alone with his heartbeat. He prayed with every breath. He remembered every laugh and tear. He remembered her first smile. He remembered the fallen frame. He remembered the night of noodles. He remembered her mother's picture. He remembered everything that shaped them. His phone buzzed, a message from Layla. "I'm praying for her." He stared at the screen. He typed back slowly. "Thank you, for the donors." "She deserves to live," Layla replied. He closed his eyes. "Thank you," he whispered. Minutes became hours. The clock's hands crawled. Hope sat beside fear, quiet. He stood. He sat. He paced. He prayed again without words. He held the sketch in his hands. He kissed its corner like a relic. At last, the doors opened. The doctor stepped out, tired but smiling. Oscar stood so fast he swayed. How is she?" he asked. The doctor's smile deepened. "Alive," he said. "Stable," he added. "The surgery went well," he finished. Oscar pressed his hands to his face. He laughed and cried at once. "Thank you," he whispered again. "Thank you so much." "You can see her soon," the doctor said. "She'll be very weak," he cautioned. "But she will wake," he promised. Oscar nodded, dizzy with relief. He leaned against the cool wall. He let the tears have their way. He let hope fill his lungs. He let love win. Hours later, they allowed him in. The room was dim and quiet. Machines hummed like breathing angels. Her face looked peaceful finally. Her lashes rested like small brushes. Her lips shaped a sleeping prayer. He sat beside her carefully. He touched her fingers gently. "Hey, sunshine," he whispered. "I kept your song," he said. "It worked," he smiled, shaking. "You stayed," he breathed. "You stayed." Her eyes fluttered slow and soft. She looked at him through a haze. She tried to speak, but couldn't. He shook his head, smiling. "Don't talk yet," he whispered. "Just rest," he said, beaming. "You're safe," he promised. "You're home," he finished. A single tear rolled down her cheek. He caught it with his thumb. He kissed her knuckles slowly. He laid his forehead on their hands. He breathed like a man reborn. Outside, the city moved again. Rain cleared into a pale, bright sky. Cars hummed. Birds sang. Life remembered how to be life. His mother stood at the window. She watched the light crawl in. She took a shaky breath. She whispered a quiet, "Thank you." In the hallway, nurses laughed softly. A cleaner hummed a gentle tune. Somewhere, a baby cried new tears. Somewhere, a family welcomed a miracle. He lifted the sketch once more. He held it next to her face. "Look," he whispered, smiling. "I finally drew you right." "Alive," he said. "Loved," he said. "Mine," he said. Her eyes flickered open again. Her lips moved with fragile strength. What did you want to ask?" He laughed softly, disbelieving. "Now?" he asked, wiping tears. She nodded, a tiny smile. "Now." He leaned close and whispered, "Will you be my girl?" She blinked slow and beautiful. "Yes," she breathed. 1,000 times, she added. He kissed her forehead, shaking. He pressed his tears into her skin. "Welcome back," he said. "Welcome home," he said. "Welcome to the next chapter," he whispered. He reached for the sketch pad again. He drew 2 hands, fingers laced. He wrote 2 words beneath them. "Still here." The monitor kept its steady song. The room held its gentle light. The world waited outside the door. And love, real love, did its quiet work, stitching wounds, steadying breath, teaching 2 hearts how to stay.